Just before we start this video, I just want to remind you guys that I do have a second channel where I've recently posted a video of me driving around the streets of Tokyo in a go-kart. So once you finish watching this video, you can go and check this one out from the link in the video description. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex, and welcome back to some more GTA 5, where today I want to look at something very, very cool. This is a mod. We've been checking out way too much of all the stuff that's been coming out in the new update, and I wanted to look at some mods. And first up, we've got to check out this. This is the Gallivanter Baller Classic, aka the Range Rover Classic. Finally, we actually have a decent looking, square looking 4x4 that isn't this terrible G-Wagon lookalike thing. This is a proper British classic added to GTA 5, and it's one of those cars that I never thought about, I never considered it, and then I saw it and I thought, yes, why do we not have this? I say this every time we get one of these really cool law-friendly cars, but Rockstar, come on, this is another fresh mint idea for you to take in the next update. We definitely need one of these in the new update. Come on, guys. So let's just actually stop right in the middle of the road and take a closer look around, because there's some very nice details. So here we have, there's the rear. We've got all these, I don't know if these lights are based on anything or if this is a whole new texture that's been made. We have the Gallivanter badge there. We have the offset number plate, as you can see over there on the right, with all the lighting as well for the number plates. That's all been modelled. We also have the latch handle as well, which is a very nice detail to spot. There it is, actually recessed going up with the handle to unlock the rear boot lid. We then have the boot handle and lock right there on the window, and it sort of actually makes me think that the window pops out, but I don't think that it does. I'm pretty sure that the back end is just one door. Okay, yeah, right, one door. There we go. We also have the hood, and underneath we do have ourselves a little V8 engine right there with the air filter and everything going on. Just a pretty basic V8 engine with a battery and stuff there, with very thick battery cables that are coming out of the middle of the battery. What is that supposed to be? I'm not entirely sure. We also have some very Range Rover-esque wheels as well, and then we have our front end that again looks very much like a Range Rover. Let's just actually just go ahead and repair that. Underneath we have diffs and stuff, as you can see. We can very full-wheel drive under here. In the interior, here is our full giant open interior, as it would have been with the original. I don't know what this dashboard's come from. It looks sort of like it's come out of a muscle car type car. But here we have the interior. That might even be a texture from a Range Rover interior with that radio and cassette. But it is an automatic version. It's not a four-wheel drive. It doesn't have sort of extra diff controls and stuff. Do Range Rovers not have those? I don't know. This is where I'm going to show my ignorance to these things. I've only ever sat in a Land Rover Discovery, never been in a Range Rover or anything like that. So, for tuning, there is nothing. There's not a single piece of tuning for this car. But I'm going to try and do a couple of builds. I'm going to try and make this a little bit spicy. I'm going to try and do an off-road build and a potential slam or race build. Just want to see what I can actually possibly do just with paint, wheels and slam, because we don't really have much of an option. Also kind of, it's a bit down at the rear there. Very interesting side profile. Might just be because we're on a hill. So I'm just going to go for off-road wheels. Let's see what we got. These are all the stock ones. I want to go for something special. Something like, I always go for these, maybe not go for those. See, that's cool. That's definitely an old style steel wheel that we definitely had in the 80s. So that suits it quite nicely. On the suspension, we can actually put it all the way down to there, which isn't really much of a drop, to be honest. I'll tint the windows up a little bit, just a light smoke. We do have one extra. It's actually this radio aerial here. A little bit of a detail, but there you go. We'll keep it there. So I'm going to go to paints. I'm going to go to dirt level, make this thing nice and dirty. And then I've got to go for some sort of British style colour, which makes me think of something brown or green, basically. Yes, look, these all work. Moss brown, which is a sort of green. They all work really nicely. Okay, so the dark green actually definitely suits this thing quite nicely. It's definitely got an old British feel to it. I think that's going to work really nicely. So let's just go to V-Stancer here. And I just want to make the wheels perhaps just a little bit bigger, a little bit wider. Then we'll go ahead and get a suspension menu. Let's just go to rear height. I'm not going to go for visual lowering. I'm actually going to change the way that it moves, because obviously we've got the diff under there. We want it to actually look like it is lifted. And then we'll lift it out on the front. There we go. And we'll get a bit of track width just to poke these out just a little smidge. These are still quite thin, actually, even though I've widened the wheels. Let's make them even wider. There we go. That's a little bit more 4x4 looking. And there we have a proper off-road Baller Classic. And by the way, if this does suddenly get re-released with an update that's got loads of mods, you can be sure that I'm going to do another video on this to check those mods out. But sad, I did want to still cover this car. This is the problem. I wanted to cover it and show you guys, because I wanted to give this idea out there to more people, and also potentially remind Rockstar that this is definitely a good viable idea for another car for you to make, or copy. This is doing quite nicely. There we go, doing a very good off-roading job. Very happy with the way this is handling. Driving through those picket fences, no problemo. And here it is in its element. Looking pretty awesome, and I flipped it. Oh. Well, that defied physics. Okay, I want to slam it. I want to see what it looks like slammed to the ground. You know you guys want to see it. Come on, you always complain that I slam everything, but who doesn't want to see a slam down? Okay, probably many people are going to say no, but I want to see it. Let's give it a try. Actually, can I just say, these are actually pretty fast. The acceleration for these is actually really strong, which is quite nice to see, because normally these things are quite sluggish and slow, but this one's actually a little rocket, to be honest. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I had to do it. I had to do it. Look at how low this is. Oh my god. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, there's a bit of, oh, here we go. There it is. I slammed it. I didn't intend to go that low. I completely shrunk the size of the wheels. These wheels are way smaller than what they're supposed to be. I made them super small. I made them a little bit wider. Perhaps I shouldn't have done that. This thing looks stupid. I know it looks stupid, but I wanted to see. And it actually functions like super low. Like, it's so low that I can't get up this curb because it is so low. This isn't a visual drop. This is an actual physical drop that I've done here, which means that I am going to scrape as I go along the road. Oh, I'm going to scrape and glitch out as I go along the road. Here we go. Let's go down a little bit of a dip. Scrape. Oh, that is a proper... Okay, it doesn't like going up hills. That's one thing I've discovered. Once we get to the top of the hill, it's okay. This has got this curb and gets stuck. There we go. It's just scraping the whole time. Okay, this thing is absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually curious. I just want to change these wheels, actually. Oh, and by the way, I did it in a brushed steel. I thought it looked cool. Okay, so I've just got rid of those wheels, the sporty wheels. I went for something a bit more steel wheel-like, and I got rid of some of the camber. Again, it looks absolutely ridiculous. We can't drive up curbs. It just scrapes and scratches and gets sort of stuck. I love this stuff because it is so stupid. I like stupid. I like playing around with cars. Why do you think I do these videos? A lot of you guys hate it. I do know, but do you know what? That's also one of the things that spurs me on. But there we go, guys. 2 completely stupid builds on a car that has no tuning parts. Just a very cool idea that I really wanted to show you guys. That's it. If you've watched all the way to the end of this video, you can say the word Johnson in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this and the other one in the comment section below. Let me know what parts you think this sort of car should have. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.